Hey guys, welcome back to Mentorship CEO. In today's video, we're going to be discussing 4 of Rolex's new releases for 2022. The first one is the Rolex GMT. The second is the Rolex Day-Date President. The third is the Rolex Yacht-Master. And the fourth is the Rolex Air King. I don't know why I said Rolex before everyone, but anyways guys, these 4 watches, most of us won't be able to get our hands on, but we could actually discuss it and talk about it. Let's get into this video, but first, hit that subscribe button, and also, throughout the video, you guys can comment down below your opinion on these watches. So, let's go. Guys, first we're gonna start off with the Rolex GMT Master 2 126720, I believe is the reference number. Correct me if I'm wrong. And this watch, I don't know what Rolex was thinking. Of course, initially, I've heard a lot of people not gravitate towards it. They don't know what Rolex is doing with the crown on the other side and the date window on the other side of the watch, basically making it a left-handed person's watch. I don't know how many left-handed people Rolex think the world have out there existing, but the point is, we don't know why Rolex did this funky twist to a Rolex GMT especially. A lot of people are saying that they expect Tudor to do this, but as far as Rolex doing it, it's kind of strange. With the black and green bezel also, it's a little different. But if you guys do know how the history of Rolex has been, it's that the Rolex watches that are released and have negative reviews, or people just don't buy it, years later becomes the watch that's exploding in price and is considered rare because people didn't really buy it initially when they were released. So my opinion is potentially this Rolex GMT may have that effect, to where negative reviews, of course maybe left-handed people will buy the watch because this is a watch that you will wear on your right wrist. The crown would be towards the hand. And I feel like to really find out whether this is going to happen or not, well, we have to see in the unforeseen future what turns out. But as far as the color, the green and the black, I don't know what nickname they're going to come out with, as far as, like a Hulk or the Kermit, that type of name, or a Batman. I don't know what someone's going to come up with and which is going to stick to this watch, but we'll have to wait and see. Is this one that's going to be readily available to anyone to be able to purchase? Actually, thinking about it right now, maybe, because it's one of those watches, like I mentioned, that people aren't gravitating towards. They're just kind of wondering, why would Rolex launch the watch being a left-handed watch? I'm not sure, I'll just say we're not sure if they're gonna have the right-handed watch available also. But as far as I know right now, that's the one that they showed and presented to us. So we'll have to wait and see. Comment down below, guys, what you guys think about this Rolex GMT. And at this point in the video, you can give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done it already. Now, as far as it being on the Jubilee bracelet, I love it. I don't mind the Jubilee bracelet at all, even on a sports model watch. Let me know if you guys agree or have the same opinion. The Oyster bracelet as well is great. I love it, regardless of the watch, whether it's a dress watch like a Datejust or a Submariner or GMT sports watch. This next watch is the Rolex Air King. It's the 126900 reference. It's a 40mm watch, and it appears to have a similar case to a Submariner or GMT. It's like a more hefty case. Now, the Air Kings, the Rolex Air Kings that I gravitated more towards was the vintage Air Kings, which were smaller in size and more delicate looking and feel, of course. It almost could have been like a dress watch. But now this Air King, and of course I'll have it on the screen, seems to be more sporty looking. It's not my taste. It's not really, it is my taste, but it's not one that I would actually gravitate towards as far as like really wanting and desiring, like if it was a Submariner or a GMT. So even though it's a beautiful watch, I have nothing really negative to say about the watch. It's just not for me. So comment down below what you guys think about the Rolex Air King. So guys, the next watch will be the Rolex Day-Date 228238 reference. Now this watch I love. I've always loved the Rolex Day-Date. And in a platinum, with that hefty feel, the weight of it, and of course the color, because it's flashy but not so flashy, because it's almost like stainless steel. Most people would look at it and think, oh, it's a stainless steel watch, but really those who know will know that this watch, or some may think it's white gold, but for those who do know, you could kind of tell the difference between platinum and white gold and stainless steel. You could definitely differentiate it if you have it in front of you. And with this Rolex, the dial really makes it, really lets you know that it's platinum, because I believe any Day-Date with a blue dial, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, is letting you know that it is platinum. Now this watch is beautiful for me. It's a 40mm Day-Date, which is my cutoff point. Like 40 mil is the largest watch I would wear, but as far as it being a dress watch, 40 mil, I'm not too leaning towards it, but I could definitely say it's a beautiful watch. If I saw someone wearing it, I would, you know, give them the props for having or owning that watch. It's beautiful, especially that blue dial. So let me know guys what you think about this Day-Date President in platinum. The next watch is the Rolex Yacht-Master, and this reference is a 226658 reference. This watch unfortunately is a 42mm watch. Out of my range. Sure, it would look fine on my wrist, but to me, I wouldn't enjoy it. I love that it's a gold, it's precious metal, so it's like almost a mix of sport, because it's a Yacht-Master, and also the gold make it's like a precious metal, so it's really, you could definitely wear it in different occasions and different scenarios. For me, it's a no-go, but I do appreciate some of the Yacht-Masters that are a little bit smaller case size. I really want to know you guys' opinion on this Yacht-Master. Yacht-Masters haven't really been like taken off like a Submariner or a GMT, especially in the sports category for watches. It does well, but not as much as, like, let's say a GMT or a Submariner. So I definitely want to know what you guys think about this Yacht-Master, especially being in precious metal 18 karat gold. Guys, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button, turn your notification on, give the video a thumbs up, because that helps with the algorithm. It gets the video out to more viewers. And also follow me on Instagram, mentorship.ceo. And guys, stay tuned for the next video.